What we're doing today is just reapplying some of the Herculiner to the top of the truck. I use this truck to haul my canoe around, and as you can see I don't have a rack on it, so I got to slide the canoe on and off. That's the original reason I put the Rhino liner on the truck, or the Herculiner, my bad. It looks so good on top, I had to do it to the rest of the truck, as you can see. We're kind of halfway through painting the truck, painting over the actual rubber that's on the truck because it fades real bad in the sun. So we're painting over that. But before I do that, I've been using this for about 3 years, and the Herculiner is pretty scuffed up. There's a couple spots where it's bare metal. So we're going to prep it, we're going to redo it, and then we're going to paint over it. Alright, now that we've got the area generally taped off, I'm not too concerned about overspray or anything like that because this actually is rolled on, it's not sprayed on. Pretty genius idea that Herculiner came up with. There's a lot of good rubber in here, very durable. However, you know, I may not have prepped the surface quite perfectly the first time, and as you can see, I've got a couple marks here that have gone through. So I'm going to take this wire brush, just picked up this at Lowe's. It was a $1.98 on sale from 6 something, so I made out good with this buy. What we did was took that wire brush and we went over the whole thing, not just the spots that were down the metal. Went over the whole thing, which obviously creates a lot of dust. So we're going to get this cleaned off, then we will get ready with our material and go ahead and put one coat. Alright, now we got our actual surface prepped, taped off, and we got our product. It's the Herculiner brand of rubber. It's actually made for bed coat. They sell it in 1 quart and 1 gallon sizes. You can buy just a gallon, or you can get the whole kit that comes with the roller, paintbrush, scuff pads, everything to prep and do your truck. That's what I used when I originally did the truck. I bought 2 of those kits, and it took me almost to complete 2 gallons. However, we're just doing this little spot here and a couple touch-ups around the truck. So all I needed was a quart. This is actually a duplicolor product, the roller. It's made for their bed liner. I'm hoping it works good for this one. The place I bought this from didn't actually have the roller separate from the kit. So what else you need? You need a little paintbrush, getting into fine corners that you can't fit your roller into, and obviously we need to open it up. Okay, so lesson learned. Don't try to open this with just a screwdriver. If you have a paint tool, use it, but use it before you mess up the lip with a screwdriver. I think we almost got it this time. Beautiful. So all we're doing with the brush here is just getting around the tight spots that you can't really get to with a roller. You want to dab it, you know, kind of in there, maybe smooth it out a little bit with a little sweeping action. I mean, find your own technique. It's not hard to do. It really covers great. Oh, that's hot. Alright, we went around all the way around, we got around the light, we're ready to roll, but we need to wait a couple minutes because the rubber is actually starting to set. It's extremely hot out. Yes, extremely hot out. And if you start rolling over this right now, just if you were to roll over partially dry paint, it's actually going to come up on the roller and it's not going to look real good. So we're going to give it a good 15-20 minutes and we'll be able to go back over the whole thing with the roller and put it on good and thick. Don't put it on too thick. If you put it on too thick, as it dries, it can actually crack. The rubber will crack as it dries, and that's no good. Alright, we're back with the next step on our project, which is going to the roller and actually getting a good coat of rubber on top of this. Just catch up from last time, we did the edging, got it all taped, prepped, and we took the brush around and did the edges. We let it cure up so it's not tacky, so when we roll over it, it doesn't pull rubber up. When I did that, I did cover the pieces of metal that were showing through, so we'll get a good coat on that now. Trusty ballpoint, give it a little stir. When you first get this can, because it's been sitting on the shelf for who knows how long, all these rubber pieces, there's a lot of rubber pieces in there, all these rubber pieces are on the bottom of the can. It takes a good bit of stirring to get them mixed up. Now, big question is how I'm going to put it on here to roll. I think I'm going to try pouring it. It could be disastrous, so stay tuned.
That easy.
Yep.
Just want to say anything?
All right. So the whole pouring it on the top, it's working out. This roller, I would definitely recommend sticking with the Herculiner roller. It's foam, it's not actually looped. This doesn't really pick up the material, it just spreads out. So I'm kind of having to push down pretty hard and kind of squeegeeing it to the consistency that I want. Not a huge deal, but it definitely is going to take a little more time. And if you don't want to get messy, don't do this. Or you can do it smarter. It's up to you. Pay somebody to do it. Now, you probably saw from the video the bed of the truck that had this Herculiner on it. It will fade after I don't know, I think it took about 4 months for it actually to fade out. And I tried other things, like I tried using a rubber product on it, like Armor, and it brought the luster back, but only for about a week and a half, not long. And then obviously it's not cost effective and it wasn't working good, so I just let it fade for a while. Anyways, Herculiner has come out with a new product. It's called UV blocker, and they say, I've not tried it, but they say that, you know, it'll keep it looking new for years and years, which I really am interested in. But since I'm painting this truck to stick with a theme, if you haven't noticed, it's the Marine Corps theme. I'm not going to use that UV blocker on here, but you can buy that from Herculiner. Just do a search on the internet. But that's about it, guys. That's about all I'm going to do on this hood here. Just kind of rolling everything smooth. You don't want huge clumps, and you don't want roller lines. And that's pretty much it. Took a total of 5 minutes. Well, that's all we got for today. We resprayed the grill, touched up all the little spots with some more Rhino, or Herculiner, sorry. We did the top.